A Healing Coo in a Camper Van by Jane Orr. Oh, well, that was a great shower. I feel really refreshed now. A long way from the shower blocks of old, eh, Mum? Come to think of it, I don't think we had showers in those days, did we? Just a quick lick and a promise at the sink with no privacy. Well, nobody paid much attention, just as well. The loos are much nicer too, and nice to sit in. No rushing in and rushing out before the daddy long legs and the spiders appear. Oh, but of course, this job has to be done. I couldn't afford a van with facilities. It's for nighttime use only, and I am very discreet when I am emptying it. I hope. Made my coffee earlier, and I have a nice chocolate croissant for my breakfast. Listen. Yes, silence. The only sounds are the wee birds, the occasional moos from the healing coos and the bleating of sheep. When I arrived, I was met over the fence by a rather beautiful specimen of a healing coo. She just looked at me, chewing the cud, when I said hello to her. It's nice to say hello. I have named her Monologue. I may attempt to draw her later on if she stands still long enough. Your favourite was the sheep, wasn't it? You used to get all excited like a child when you saw the spring lambs jumping about. A couple of sheep escaped from the penned down the road there. They're such daft creatures teetering about causing roadblocks. I just hope that Morag stays in her field. When I told my lot I was going away for a few days on my own, I got the 20 questions ordeal. What will you do? I don't know, I replied. What if it rains? Came next. Well, what if it does? I'll probably get wet. Well, a bit of rain never hurt anyone, and I am Scottish, so a bit of rain doesn't harm me. They all just look their heads. They just don't get it. I knew what was coming next during my interrogation. Why go on your own? Yes, Mum, you may ask that. I just wanted to get away. It's as simple as that. I don't think you ever had the chance to do that. Probably wasn't the done thing years ago. I just need to recharge my batteries. Time without social media, TV and newspapers. Time to think. To some it may seem rather selfish, but I need time to process what is happening in this world now. I hate myself for being so cynical and bitter at times. Is it me getting to be a grumpy old woman? Or as some might say, getting to be. If you were to come back, what would you think? The whole world is going mad. I don't think you would like it very much. When I was planning, I wasn't sure whether I should do seaside, countryside, or the hills. But here I have all three. The beach is just across the road where I'll go for a paddle later. Do you remember the days at the beach here? Dad's wee Primus stove that ran in methylated spirits. A lovely colour, but how anyone could drink it. I didn't believe that when you told me. I loved the job of using the mallet to fix our windbreaker into the sand till I hit my fingers with it. Oh, there were plenty of tears that day. The big rock's still out there too, reminding us that Jesus saves. I wondered if they repaint it now and again. They must do. One coat couldn't last 50 plus years. I would always pretend I could swim out to it and back in a flash, all dressed in my crinkly swimsuit and that awful rubber swim hat. Ouch! My hair still got wet. You always laughed and said it looked as if I could be swimming the channel. 2 strokes in a bubble was about all I could do. Oh, those days of sanding your pieces, taking ages putting the deck chair up, only to have it collapse underneath you when you sit on it, and gathering shells. I still like to gather shells, saying I'll do something creative with them. They end up sitting in a bucket by the back door. Not that bucket though. Last night I sat out here for ages. I ended up with a crick in my neck by looking up at the stars. It was a clear night. You loved the stars. We used to enjoy looking at them together, wondering what was out there. I thought to myself, if there is another planet capable of life out there somewhere, will we ever find it? You always said there was. Is that where you are now? Oh, of course not. I hope we don't find another place habitable. Not yet anyway, as we'd only make a mess of it. Funny how nature can make you all philosophical and soppy. I can smell bacon from somewhere. A bacon roll. Now that is much better than a second day chocolate croissant. I think I'll toddle down to the wee shop and try frying on my wee cooker. No methylated spirits now, but gas. Wonder if Monologue likes the smell of bacon. One way to find out. Well, I'm not going to waste this day, as the weather forecast says sun all day. I have bacon to cook, shells to gather, and by the looks of it, the tide is going out, so I might manage a paddle out to Big Rock. I'll sit on the rock, look back and see our wee picnic set up on the sand and smile, remembering the good old days. I'll watch out for the tide coming back in, as I don't have my swimming hat with me. Aye, Morag, I'll be over to see you in a bit. Oh, she is lovely, but I hope she stays in that field.